Alright, here we are. 11-ish hours away from boss strike. Of course, got this that's gonna be done soon enough. And I'm thinking I will just go out and do this, like recoil and stuff, because that might be better. That might be better. I mean, I could do critters, but I'm kind of sick of doing critters as far as things go today, or in the past. I don't know. Basically, anti-burnout preventative measures are currently active to, prevent burnout, hopefully, during the boss strike. Yeah, exactly. So it's not like super something or other, but it should be fine. It should be fine. And now I'll go to Recoil Ridge. Oh wait, actually I should check on the wrong thing. I know I just killed the boss the other day, so maybe it will be... Oh, look at that, there is the weaker one available. So what am I gonna use for this? Now obviously there is an interesting idea some people use for this thing. Now you don't actually need the mega tanks for it, because not required. But some people have where is it? It's right here, yeah. It's possible to complete this thing with just chuckers, apparently. Although, I'm not quite like 100% certain that's the thing, but if I replace the DPS with chuckers, then maybe it will work. You need to rely on getting crits, though. The tanks seem to be more consistent now, right now, anyways. Yeah, the lack of crits here is really killing me. There we go. Although I'm gonna go back to the normal thing that I do with the tank killers, because I'm sick of... I don't know. I just don't want to deal with the annoyance of using the chuckers and hoping for crits. It is kind of annoying. And, potentially get out of this without losing anything. Exactly. Get out of this without losing anything. Yeah, of course, bars are capped out now, so that's that. 90 steel. So that's why you want to use chuckers, I guess, because they are incredibly low cost to heal, and they are almost as good as the tank killers or the mega tanks there as far as like damage if they can crit. So yeah, I guess that would make them viable. And the fact that they are unlocked at, like, you know, an earlier level as well. Alright, well, we'll put this out here. I'll put these in here. Pretend like I know what I'm doing. And, you know, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Poison should clear this guy up a bit. Armor there, but no problem. +1 gear. I don't really even need much in the way of gears and bars, do I? So why am I doing the Silver Wolves? I don't know. Well, I guess I could go do stuff at Outpost for SP, maybe. These guys. Does feel kind of bad to be using units that are completely maxed out. Sometimes, and most of the time, honestly. It was just like, you know, yeah, unit's good and all, but it eats up a bunch of the SP. See, that's 430 SP into the void. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be super concerned with such things. The clear speed bonus from using the ranged frag is kinda just that good anyways. Same thing for the maulers. Those are still, you know, promoting. You only really waste SP if you use only units that if you use only the units that can't gain any. Which I guess is the end game for the game, but still. Still, though, I think it's fine. And if it's not, then oh well. Total war mammoth there is going to stun. I'm not a big fan of the stun attack, or of any stun attacks that enemies use, because I just don't find it to be very, you know, fun. I mean, it's more just annoying than anything else, you know? The fact that the stun can also do, you know, like what, 350 damage? It's Just not super cool, you know? Not super cool. Not cool at all. Let's see. Hit this with the acid. Hit this with the brick. And we clear it up. Exactly. I'll go back out to the map again. Guess I'll fight these guys, right? Right. So bring these in here. Then if I bring this in here, it will die, but it may survive. Now why am I doing this with the gunboats? That is an excellent question. And the answer is, I don't really know. Probably doesn't really matter either way though. Alright, we'll go for this attack because it'll actually hit. Because the other one is very good at missing every square that the enemy is on. It's just nice to see a big SP infusion every now and then. Every now and then. I don't like this formation. I want it to be like that. Yeah, that's way better. So way better when the enemy is not hidden behind their units. Alright, it's going to keep targeting the same boat, but it will be dead, so it won't matter. It won't matter in the slightest until it does later on, but that's a problem for later on, right? This encounter looks very easy. And that's because it is very easy.
A few minutes later.
Yes. Let's see here. I wanna. Is it poison? That's poison. Oh, but it wasn't poisoned enough, was it? Not quite enough. Oh, someone that took some encounters. That'll be good to have. Let's see, 11 minutes out. Okay. So I've gotta do the thing where I start up all these. Interesting. Maybe. You know, I might as well, right? Might as well head to the boar killing place. Everything's on fire. Alright. What if we hit it with a second layer of fire? Then they'll die. Which is not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see, I want to not put that on the front row. So the front row is dangerous. Maybe. And the trebuchets are pretty good at tanking non-fire damage, so now maybe it's actually just fine. Maybe, right? Guess that depends though, doesn't it? Probably does, yeah. Could give it a test actually. Test being to put some down on the front row as well. Okay, yeah, that is not a good amount of damage to be taking right there. Alright, time to go do the Raptors. Because the Raptors are here to do stuff, I guess. I don't know. Fire, is that gonna be enough? It's not gonna be enough. Clear it, please. Thank you, Trebuchet. Trebuchet. Got some fire up there. Could do that, yeah. Clear those, and is that gonna burn? It's not going to. It's not going to quite hit the death threshold. But it will still work, I think, so whatever. As long as it works, it should be fine. Yeah, I don't know. Boss strike is coming soon. Hopefully do good on it. Okay, I'm gonna clear this guy maybe, since he's not on fire. And then these three guys will die like that, yes. See, I'll do this, yeah. Poison him for another 100. Laser there. I'll do another poison stack. which isn't going to be enough to kill. Critical hit there did kill though. See, one more raptor? Yes, one more raptor. I think this would go like good. Yeah, there we go. And then that. Easy. So I already did that, I already did some other stuff. I mean, at this point it's just a matter of waiting around, I guess. Not quite, as always. Acid won't do it either. Well, it did finish that off. So it's probably good enough. Well, I guess that's like what? Probably. Yeah. Yeah. Resource storages are pretty close to full. This should be full by tomorrow when I'm going to be donating, right? Unless it's this. This I'm like well prepared in advance for. And yeah, that's I mean, I might as well do one more thing. Okay, I can't do that. What can I turn off in order to make that good enough? That's level 10. It's level 7. I'll turn that off for a minute. I'll make one more mauler, or one more Bigfoot to turn into a mauler. And then, yeah, that'll be the end of that.